Back to business. Forgive my lengthy absence. I had to step away for a little minute because felt that burnout coming on. I hate the feeling of being burnt out because it makes me not want to do anything. And if I get burnt out, a lot of people are going to feel that pinch. So I told myself 30 days. And at the end of that 30 days, I told myself I needed another 30 days. And to be honest with you, man, it was beautiful. It was great for me. I was able to unplug, come home from work and just relax. Read some books, listened to some books, listened to music, listened to a lot of content, a lot of new creators, see what people out there saying. Because, as a content creator, it's real hard to enjoy another channel when you're constantly thinking about what you're going to do, the content you're going to create for your channel. So it was a great experience for me. But I tell you all the time, man, take care of yourselves. And we know I practice what I preach. Anybody who knows me in real life will tell you one of my favorite sayings is, I could show you better than I could tell you. I'm just thankful that I'm fortunate enough to actually be in a position to do something about it when these type of situations happen. But that's it, man. No depression, no, mental health, anything like that. Just plain old tired, man. Plain old tired. Something that a lot of men have went through, and unfortunately a lot of men weren't in a position to do anything about it, man. But that's not why I'm here. That's not why you're here. So let's get to work. There are so many people struggling right now. People who are struggling to keep food on the table, struggling to keep a roof over their heads, struggling to keep the lights on, struggling to maintain reliable transportation. And there continues to be people in our community that are fixated on putting their kids out of the house at 18. And for the life of me, I don't understand it. The only place that an 18-year-old should go outside of the home today is off to college or off to the military. We have to understand that we are in different times. These youngsters can't go off into the world at 18 and find their way like we did. I was able to go off at 17. I left my mother's house at 17 years old. Didn't go off on my own, went over to my cousins and found my way from there, but I was able to buy my first car for $1,200. I was able to get into my first apartment, a couple years later for $700 for a 2-bedroom. And as my family grew, I was able to rent a 4-bedroom for $1,200. I was able to provide for 3 young children off of $15 an hour with a little bit of overtime. See, I, like you, came up in a different era, but every one of us knows that these youngsters got it way worse than we had it. They not finding no car for $1,200. They not finding a 2-bedroom for $700 in these cities. They not renting no 4-bedroom house for $1,200. They not providing for 3 young children off of $15 an hour. Hell, I get more than that put into my pension every check. I make $60 an hour, $60.47 an hour to be exact. And I still work a second job just to be comfortable financially. The minimum wage in my state, which they'll more than likely earn entering the workforce with no skills, is $12 an hour. What is that going to pay for? I watch videos all the time of people talking about how things are unaffordable, from housing to utilities to groceries to haircuts. Video after video of people talking about these jobs don't care. These youngsters going out into a world where they're going to make $12 an hour. My car insurance today with full coverage on 2 vehicles is $80 more than it was a year and a half ago when I was paying full coverage, $250 deductible on 3 vehicles. Yeah, I was paying $406 a month in June of 2023. Then my truck got stolen in August and it went down to $315 a month. Today it is $486 a month. Full coverage, $250 deductible on 2 vehicles. That's a $171 difference between what I paid last December and what I'll have to pay this December. No accidents, no tickets. In 2018, I bought a 2017 Chevy Malibu. I paid $369 a month for it. In 2023, I bought a 2022 Chevy Malibu, brand new off the lot. $621 a month is what I pay for that. When you add in the cost of fuel, I pay over $2,000 a month for transportation for my household. But I'm a 39-year-old man with skills for days. I can handle this. How does an 18-year-old young man navigate through this when he hasn't developed skills that's going to get him paid yet? I've seen men in their 20s and early 30s, saying they make $30 an hour and it's not enough. How does a young woman navigate this when she hasn't developed any skills to get paid yet? Parents of young Black adults, hear me clearly. This is not the world that we walked into. We were able to crawl before we walked. These youngsters are in a relay. They have to be ready to grab that baton running at full speed. And we have to make sure we prepare them for that before we set ultimatums.